Hello, fellow traders. This is Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Thursday. It is May the 4th, and it's a little bit past 4 o'clock. This is the summary report for day number 7 of trading our funded accounts. We have 19 funded accounts that we use Copy Trader, and we're trading all of them together. If you're new, if you are new here, like, subscribe. I appreciate the support. Basically, this channel we started about 3.5 weeks ago, and we are documenting our journey. Our initial goal was to get 20 accounts funded from Apex Trader Funding, and we have those 20 accounts funded, so that is great. And then 7 days ago, basically, we started the journey of trading these funded accounts, and obviously our goal is to get to a payout. So if that is something that interests you, please follow along. Again, full transparency. I do live trading every day, almost every day, and you'll see my entries, my exits, my thoughts, and at the end of the day, I'll do a summary report video like this one where I'll show my profit and loss, like you'll see in a little bit. And yeah, just full transparency, and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and it is what it is. So for today's summary, I feel like I kind of have to do it in 2 sections. So last night, after I did my summary report for last night, here was the market just sold off really heavily into the close. And usually I close my charts and I walk away after I do the summary report. And last night I was finishing up a work project and I had it open and I saw this move and I saw the gap down and I thought, oh, that's an easy play. I'll just play. I'm going to go long and we're going to fill that gap. I've seen it so many other times. And so I entered for a long, and it just immediately ripped against me, and not just a little bit. Like, I had my stop loss at 8 ticks, and I had like 6 ticks of slippage, and that triggered me. And again, I take full responsibility for this, and this is part of me being accountable. I need to share my embarrassments and my failures with you guys. But basically after that, I did wait, and then here at this consolidation area, and we had filled the gap, I was sure we're going to go back down and test these lows again. And so I entered short, and I entered with double the contracts that I usually would. And then it immediately went against me. And then I made another mistake. And I canceled my stop loss like an idiot. And I panicked. And this terrible discipline. Again, I feel pretty confident that if I would have been live trading, I would not have done that. And there is a new rule on this channel, and that is no more trades unless I'm live. That way you guys get to see everything, and that's part of my whole transparency. So I do want that. And then second, it just holds me more accountable. Everything is going to be seen. So even if it's after hours, and I want to take a trade, boom, I'm going live. And it's going to be on the channel. So, but anyway, I canceled my stop loss, and then all this move up, I basically just did the whole praying it goes down, and you know how it goes. Finally, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Finally, here at 41.12, I finally sustained enough pain that I canceled out. And by that time, we were close to, I'm actually not 100% sure what it was, but it was very close to $400 that I was down per account. Obviously devastated and just very upset with myself, disappointed, you name it. I was just distraught. And I did at least, I did have enough mental capacity to walk away. I did walk away. I went to bed, slept, woke up this morning, and was going to go live this morning at 8:30. I actually did make a trade this morning, and I did actually profit $100 on that one trade. And I was still revenge trading because I had my size was more than double what it usually is. And I convinced myself at that time that I need to, do this so I can make this money back that I lost. And even after that $100 win, I was basically $300 down, but it kind of jolted me a little bit. And I'm like, no, this is not the way. And I actually stepped away. I took a nap for an hour and a half to reset my mind. I came back, I felt a lot better, and yeah, then I went live. We went live this morning around 10 o'clock. And I felt good, and we actually had a good trading day. We had a good day. I think I'm not sure how many winners, losers we had, but we had some nice trades, had some runners. I made my first gold trade of the day. It was a really nice trade, so I followed my entries. I scaled down to my normal size. And at the end of the day, I'm very happy with how I ended up trading in light of how last night went. And not trying to revenge trade today and scaling my position up to a point where I wasn't comfortable. So I am happy with that. And overall, even though we have a big loss to deal with here, I feel okay. Anyway, let's look at the profit and loss summary. Just be prepared. This is ugly. So maybe sit down, maybe grab a hold of something. So here we go. All right, here we are. So this was, again, the whole trading hours thing. I need to get that corrected. There was a user, man, I'm terrible at remembering names. I feel terrible. You know who you are. What is her name? Nicola. Thank you for pointing out how to change that. I still need to correct it. And hopefully by doing that, I can have the profit and loss on the correct day. But again, because I made this stupid trade before midnight last night, it went on to yesterday's profit and loss. So yeah, it was a $9,000 loss. And obviously that's spread among 19 accounts, but no other way to look at it than it's just ugly. It just ain't pretty, man. But then today we did have $4,840 profit. So like I was saying, I feel good about that. Obviously, in hindsight or in perspective, it's a step in the right direction. So hopefully we can keep that momentum going tomorrow and into next week. One thing I definitely noticed, again, I was reviewing my trades last night, that I was being way too cautious. I was talking myself out of trades, and probably because that these are now my funded accounts, trying to be too cautious. I was trading really well with my evaluation accounts, and I just need to continue trading like I was trading those accounts. So with those accounts, when I had a setup, I take it. So I felt like I did that today, where if I had a good setup, I took it, and I feel really good about how I traded today and taking the setups that were there and moving on, and also giving my trades some room to run, some room to breathe, not cutting them short. So definitely feel like we took steps in the right direction today, but obviously last night just kind of overshadows everything and puts a big ugly cloud over the day. But I'm going to keep a positive attitude about it, and yeah, we will continue on this journey. Also wanted to just review the balances of these accounts. Obviously the balances vary. There's different amounts because of when I got the funded accounts and how long I've been trading them. But basically the highest amount is 49,980. So that's basically at the break, at the $50,000 where I started, because I did have a bigger profit on that from earlier. But then we have quite a bit that are at 49,600, a couple that are at 49,750, and then we have some that are at 49,500. So basically 49,500 is the lowest, and then we have some at 49,600, 700, and 900. So again, we are still in this. There's no need to panic, and that's something I really, really had to remind myself this morning, to just calm down. There's no need to panic, and if I do, it'll just make it worse. That's always how it goes in the past. So I'm happy with that I was able to not do anything to further cause the damage, make it even worse. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you everyone for your support. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in on my live streams. Makes the day go a lot faster. And we will catch you all tomorrow morning on the live stream. Take care.